Some new learning, folks, from last time since we changed the brake pads on the rear. Where the slide pins go through and there's a rubber slider, the casting that the brake caliper is made of, amongst other materials, contains zinc. Now zinc corrodes white, and you can see some zinc corrosion on this rubber that I've pulled out of the guide pin hole. And here, if we look through the guide pin hole in the casting, you can see the white zinc corrosion, zinc oxide. So why is this important new learning, I can hear you wondering? Like ferric oxide, brown rust, where brown rust takes up more volume than the original steel material, so zinc oxide, which is the white zinc corrosion, also takes up more volume than the original zinc. As the zinc around the rubber grommet corrodes, it squeezes the rubber grommet, and what that does is squeezes on the guide pin, so that contributes to your guide pins becoming seized. The rubber ends up gripping on the guide pins, and then of course that's when you start to get uneven wear. So what to do about this? Well, I'm using a relatively fine round file and going inside the hole, and I'm removing the white corrosion material. You can buy sets with new rubbers and new pins, and I'll show you how to put that back together in a minute when I've finished cleaning this one up. A flat wheel or a conical sanding wheel in a drill. Make sure that you remove all of the white corrosion products from inside. No need to buff it up to a high polish, just as long as it's clean. This one on the other side is even worse. Just look at how much corrosion material there is in there. That's all the corrosion that I've just managed to get out of that hole in about 15 seconds or so. So when you're ready to put the new rubbers back in, also new learning, for any parts of the brakes, when you're lubricating the brake pads where they run in the carrier, or the pins where they run in these rubbers, use Ceratec. Don't use ordinary grease. The moly loaded lithium grease that I used in the previous video is quite good for this still, but this is the proper stuff. Ceratec. It's a completely metal free lithium based permanent lubricant, very high temperature resisting as well, which by the way copper grease is not. That's why you shouldn't use copper grease. It can't cope with the high temperatures. So lubricate the rubber, push it through nice and square. Wipe away the excess grease. If you've bought a new kit of rubbers, chances are it's come with new pins. Either that or clean up the existing pins like I showed you in the previous video. Lubricate with some Ceratec. And push through square. They should slide fairly easily.